What's good? What's good? What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, coming at you all the way live. I'm in your space. I'm in your face. I'm definitely blessed to be here on this wonderful day. It is May 23rd, 2026. We are live here on the Prime Time Network. I'm your host, Big G, and you're tuned into Industry Talk. How's everyone doing today? How are things going? If anyone has any information, because I just saw a clip and I don't know if it's real or not. Excuse me. And I don't encourage anything, but I'm just trying to find out what's going on. Does anybody know? Have you been paying attention? Are you tuned in with what's taking place with Donovan Mitchell and James Harden? Have you seen what's going on in the when they're walking back to the locker room? I need to know if there's any truth to that, or was that AI, or I don't want to speak on it, but I just want to know what's people ready to go home. They tired. I mean, frustrated, aggravated. Don't want to play no basketball. What's going on? Because if that's the case, y'all, shit, we got to be more infuriated now. Detroit should really be in there. If we have dysfunction within a team that's supposed to be championship quality caliber, come on. What's going on inside the house? If you know, let me know. Chime me in. Give me some insight. Because I definitely don't like to push out misinformation, wrong information. So, how's everyone doing today? Sitting here making sure that all of these systems are on go. What's going on, Jay Shaw? What's happening with it, my brother? Um, to everyone out there in the Matrix. Yeah, I said it. We all stuck in this matrix, trying to figure out how to adhere to the algorithm. Nobody wants to beat to their own drum. They want to adhere, conform to the algorithm. And I can understand why. I truly can understand why, because they shucking out some serious coins according to Country Wayne. So I can definitely get the gist of why you want to, if it's a financial incentive that you're chasing, right? I can definitely subscribe to the hustle of it. But just because you push out content doesn't mean that it's worthy content or good content or something that, you know, a national media outlet is going to get behind. So, you know, if you're ready and willing to conform and you want to, you know, play by their rules, whatever the rules are in this digital eco space that we're in this matrix, because um, as of right now, you still have your civil liberties. You still have your freedom of speech. You still have your autonomy. Or do you? Or do we? Because I'm here with you, ladies and gentlemen. If I use vulgarity in my delivery, this magical system tells a mainframe to flag me. And if I build up enough of these flags because of my vulgarity, because of expression, because of an emotion, because of how you're wanting to convey, eventually, whether you realize it or not, you're pushed to the back of the line because that's not the family friendly content that they want you to conform to. They want everyone to be able to consume the content that they push out so that advertisers will feel comfortable with placing ads and ad revenue, ad share splits that you negotiate based on audience, based on reach, based on demand. But because of these little caveats of how to fall into the system the right way, you have to curtail certain things. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's corporate, that's business, that's how it is. We get it. And there's always more than one way to skin a cat, but you're still conforming when in the beginning you were being you. You were being, you know, vicarious. You were enjoying the moment until you created the work aspect of what it is that you're doing. Now you're frustrated because you're losing your identity, but you're still wanting to ensure and make sure that the digital check continues to flow. That's why it's important to build that structure. That's why it's important to build your own infrastructure so that you're dependent on you. Your commerce goes through you. Your contracts flow through you. And if people want to do business with you, whether you're on social media or not, because if social media shuts down tomorrow, are you still relevant? Are you still there? Do you have your landing page? And what do I mean by landing page? I mean it's simple. It's real simple. This isn't rocket science, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you, it is not rocket science, right? Um, and what I mean by your landing page, your website, you know, where you're funneling people to go, where you're wanting them to go check out what it is that you have to offer, your products, your business, your services. You see, that's something that you build, something that you have, something that's strictly yours that social media can't take away. Remember, social media is to help promote what it is that you do. And you direct people to your site to do what? Either book you for consultation, um, buy your products, merchandise, book you for Q and A's, meet and greets, depending on what it is that you're in. I'm not trying to give you the rundown on how to do it. I'm just showing you that, hey, that's you creating your infrastructure and having everything in place so that it works smoothly for you. Because in this digital matrix, that's your real estate. That's your real estate. Uh, how can I explain even deeper? Let me do this. But before I go any further, um, big shout out to my man E, CEO, uh, the official Miss Jamaica, Boss Talk Podcast 101, Boss Talk Podcast 101, Prime Time. Check us out, man.
It's about that time we decided we were going to do something a little bit different today, add some different elements to what we already do. It's going down, man, trying to figure out ways to break the algorithm, man. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to all our channels, all our different platforms. Boss Talk 101, Boss Talk 101 Prime Time. It's crazy. We got to get it done, though. Boss Talk 101, where the bosses talk.
Where the bosses talk. Yes, indeed. And thank you, everyone. I appreciate you for tuning in. And this episode of Industry Talk is sponsored by. Today's episode of Industry Talk is proudly sponsored by the Butterfly Collection. That's right, the Butterfly Collection is here. Gentle stories, big lessons, bright imagination. Books are available at Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, Ingram Spark by author Angel Williams. These books are perfect for pre-K programs, kindergarten classrooms, elementary schools, classroom libraries, bedtime reading, and SEL programs. Be sure to get your copy today. Get your copy today. Put in your orders right now, ladies and gentlemen. Now, speaking of sponsors, speaking of individuals that are on their square, normally I would have inserted an expletive there. You see, I'm showing you how you have to conform. And if you're in the mix, if you're in the party, up to now, I would have given you a couple of sailor swears all the way across the board. Straight up and down like 6 o'clock. You know this. You know me. But I'm showing you how we conform within this matrix to perform in such a way that it gives the appearance to a consumer or an audience that, hey, this individual may be worthy to represent my product. All the while, this guy on the back end or female on the back end is really, truly not even a believer. So that's why I have issues, right? Because I support stuff and things and individuals, people, and creativity that I believe in. That's why I love building relationships. It's easier to keep it authentic, keep it real, keep it genuine. Don't have to pretend, don't have to fake, don't have to put on airs, don't have to seem like I'm something that I'm not. Because at the end of the day, I am who I am. I came into this world alone. I'm going to leave this world alone. But along this journey, I want to make sure that everything that I do and everything that I touch and everything that I experience, I've added to it. I'm an asset, not a liability. My creativity and the things that I manifest and the positive affirmations that I bring into my own sphere of influence and project out to the world, I want to ensure that people know that it's with best intention. You see, it's a big difference. So when things go in different directions because of time and season, it's a positive relationship. Because if you go through the evaluation of what has been done, what has been created, what has been produced, I'm talking about on behalf of what I do with clients and people, you see that everything that G talks about, everything that he does, everything that he constructs, builds, has nothing to do with him. It has everything to do with you. It's all about you and promoting and producing and pushing your product, your belief system, your mission. If in fact I'm empowered to do so, because that's the conversations that we have. So I treat it as though it is my own. You're the face, I'm the fuel. And we push. And we build together. So, as I was talking about, your landing pages, the way you want people to see you, how they see you, what they know about you, what they're going to talk about, how do they get to you? How do they reach out? Right? Okay, well, I did say yesterday we were going to talk about the Iran-Contra affair. We were going to talk about Oliver North. We were going to talk about Jonathan Poindexter, who was the head of the NSA, and North, who was a Black Ops operator for the CIA at the time. We're going to talk about Mena, Arkansas, and them flying miscellaneous illegal contraband into the country, and even training, grounds in Mena, Arkansas, for troops to go fight in South America during that time. That Congress said no. Maxine Waters and the crew, no. But Reagan and the fellow said, hey, man, we got to get this money. What are we going to do? Little did they know, or maybe they did know. Maybe they didn't care. Maybe they did care. Maybe they were going to do it regardless, irregardless. But cocaine started hitting the streets. The pipelines, the same pipelines that have been in existence are still in existence. So if you think that you've been moving any kind of weight, I wouldn't give a damn if it was a gram. You can best believe it's been accounted for, tracked for, the whole 9 yards. This thing's been jumped off by the government from the beginning, since the inception. The only way it comes across the border, you see. Why do you think you have drug wars in countries like Cartagena and Colombia and Juarez? Because they've negotiated agreements prior to land embargoes with their governments to produce, import and export. This isn't, come on. But yeah, that's not this. We're going a different direction. We'll tap into that one of these days when I have someone that can chop it up with me. We'll figure out who I'm going to bring on board to have that conversation with me. But I'm going through a list of different individuals to do so. But I'll soon let you know. But I want to bring something up because we were talking about landing pages, right? Okay, let me see. Let me go to this one. I'll go to this landing page. Just some random page. Just some random landing page, right? Hopefully you all can hear my voice because I'm going to pull it up full screen, right? This is the RZA, Angel Williams, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Creating heartfelt stories filled with imagination, love, outrage, and wonder for young readers. Okay, so what what does this consist of, shall we say, in terms of your landing page? In terms of your landing page, right? Okay. Everything about Angel Williams. Oh, wait a minute. The books? You mean we have products? Taylor's Night, Tanner's Light. It's out. It's ready right now. The Butterfly Collection, each one of the books. Butterfly Wings, Butterfly Heart, the series, the Butterfly Collection. You can join the Storytime community. I suggest you hit the email and join the community. Join the community because there's so much more that comes out of it. It's not just books for kids, right? And what do I mean by that? What I mean simply is that if you go back into the books section here, you get a series of all of the books, as well as one that Angel has not promoted yet, but it's, coming soon for teenagers and survival and social commentary novel. That's what it is. Surviving the Silence, Echoes of a Digital Age. And we're talking about that matrix right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about that matrix right now. So it was a little foreshadowing. But guess what? The book is already on its way. It's on its way. So this is what I mean by your landing page. They can reach out to you. They can contact you, right? It doesn't have to be something fantastical, some wisdom. No, straight to the point. Give it to me how it is, straight up and down like 6 o'clock. And hey, all of the information required, social media, if you want to check me out on social media, yes, perfect, right? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what I'm talking about. Your landing page. You see, they can't take that away from you. If IG shuts down, if Facebook shuts down, that's going to be there. Your page is going to be there. Your digital commerce, your e-commerce is still going to flow. With or without social media. You are your own social media. It's just that they have access to more people. And yes, that's right, Brother Shaw. You are building your email list. When you're asking individuals to subscribe and join the list, and guess what? You're giving me the authority to send you correspondence, to solicit, to let you know about updates, newsletters. Yeah. And once we begin to build relationships and you've purchased product and we know when your birthdays are, it's set to the calendar, you'll always get a salutation from us. Every quarter, we'll send out a thank you to remind you that, hey, we appreciate your support. But always remember the call to action. We have this new product that's on deck. We'd love for you to check us out. That's the system. So why succumb to the system? Because it works, right? Because it works. So now you're a slave to this digital age. Not even realizing that. You have to put on the show. You have to put on the hat, the song and dance, and lure people in to take part of your show, whatever that show may be in the industry. June 6th, ladies and gentlemen. June 6th. It's coming quickly. June 6th. It's going up like a circus tent. June 6th. Tolu Smith will be hosting a 3-on-3 tournament down in Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. You can reach out to Holly Hawkins, Ricky Lewis, Dejan Benoit. They are coordinating everything on the ground in Bay St. Louis. If in fact you want to become a vendor, if you are interested in signing up for the 3-on-3, we can get you the applications. We have online applications for both vendor booths, food trucks, as well as 3-on-3 application. Let us know. It's going to be epic. It's going down, and they're going to have some fun. I can assure you. Who's really ready to hoop? Who got some skills? Who got some skills, really? You know, you get an opportunity to win. You get an opportunity to win $600. You might win your autographed tee or one of Tolu's Detroit Piston jerseys. And it got a whole bunch of other stuff that's going on. You know, we're going to have jump houses, splash pad. It's going to be a wonderful day in the park at MLK, Bay St. Louis, June 6th. The festivities kick off at 10. Food vendors and trucks need to be there between 7 and 9 to set up so that everything is coordinated. And, you know, Ricky and Dejan and Holly and those guys that are going to be on the ground at that point are giving you instruction in terms of where you need to go, how you need to set up, how everything needs to flow, because we are not going to be clogging up traffic, backing up traffic. There's got to be a good ebb and flow for any types of emergency medical services that come through. So, yes, we're going to have a great time. We're going to enjoy. We're also going to make sure that we represent the city well and have a wonderful time, have a great time. Everyone is welcome. Everyone. If you have some skills, because this is about the kids now, you know, if you have some skills now, yeah, come on out. Come on out. Come on out. Put it on the court. You know, they're going to have crawfish, man. They're going to have barbecue. They're going to have seafood. They're going to have steaks. They're going to have all kind of stuff out there, man. They're going to have all jump houses. I forgot about the jump houses. They're going to have all kinds of stuff out there. Yeah. Yeah. If you're interested in being a sponsor for the event, if you're interested in being a sponsor for the event, you still have some time. You can reach out to us. Let us know. Let us know. Yeah. We can talk about what that entails. We still have a little time. The event is June the 6th. So if you're interested in a sponsorship, if you want a banner of your business or your information circulated throughout the event, let us know. You need to act on it now. We can't wait for too long, because for something to go to print, it's got to go to print soon. All right? Yes, indeed. Let us know. Let us know. Sponsorship packages start off at $500, and we cap everything out at $2,000. And we could talk to you about what all that entails. Yes, indeed. That's right. 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away. Yeah. So there are a lot of things that are going to be out there. But at the same time, if you want to be a part of this monumental event, because think about, let me paint the picture. Let me paint the picture so that you understand what's going on when we talk about the first. Okay? The first. This is the first time that an individual from Bay St. Louis, Mississippi, um, went to school in Bay St. Louis, grew up in Bay St. Louis, has made it to the NBA. And not only has it made it to the NBA, he actually went to school in the state of Mississippi. He graduated from Mississippi State University, took Mississippi State University to 2 NCAA tournament runs, and now is playing for the Detroit Pistons after fighting through the G League and getting onto the Detroit Pistons. And we're in the second round of the playoffs, which they should still be playing right now, but they are not. Hey, got next year. I'm rocking with the Dogs. I'm rocking with Deep Town, Motor City, Detroit Pistons. Yeah. So when we say, hey, your hometown man is coming to town and we throwing a 3-on-3, yeah, they coming out. Because we've always showed love. We've always been about athletics. We've always been about the Boys and Girls Club. We've always been about community and assisting kids to do what they got to do, knowing what's ahead of them, and putting in the work to getting what it is that you want. True story. We haven't even gotten into what I used to put these kids through. Their whole basketball team that used to come to the VCJ with us to ball to do number one first, of course, the mentoring aspect of it, which was homework assistance. Okay? Every day in the gym, every day working out. But you got to do homework first. You got to do something that's going to stimulate your mind educationally, intellectually, before we get on this court. If not, well, you don't want to be a part of this program. Every day. Until they graduated from high school. Think about that. And every kid that was on that team that participated in that function every day, every last one of those kids, I can say right now, they're not kids anymore, they're grown men and women, are excelling in their field. Right now. I could pull up Kyrie Hodges right now, and I can show you how he's advancing in the military right now. Every step. That's the path that he chose. Yes. I could show you an Austin Alexander right now and the advances that he has made in his life, the degrees that he has in the field, in the businesses that he owns on his own, outside of his regular 9-to-5, shall we say. A Christian Von Toro, a Makai Wyman. I mean, the list goes on and on. Jalen Wilson. The list goes on and on and on. So all of these guys know who they are. Jemiah Galloway and the Twins. And the Twins, just think about this, 2 twins. Well, of course, it's got to be twins, 2. It's an oxymoron. But anyway, they both joined the Navy. And they're submariners. Now tell me how strong-minded would you got to be to take that path in the military. Talk about cabin fever. What's going on, love? I see my wife has joined the live. How you doing, baby? Welcome to the party. And yeah. So we're talking about the digital matrix. We're talking about what it is that you need to succeed in this digital space. Because, like I said, if social media craps out tomorrow, right? How are they going to find you? How is the rest of the world going to find you? If in fact you're a business and you're promoting and pushing yourself through social media, do you have your own platform that is viable and people can depend on and will receive their products in a timely manner? All of those things are definitely important. Hold on a second. I know, you know what? I don't think he's getting that link. Let me call JB, see what he got going on. Because I know I sent him the link. And let's see what JB's up to, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what he's going to tell me. Because we're going to talk to Gregor Barabino today as well. I needed to talk to Greg to see if he was going to be available in June. Yeah. Okay. So he's tied up too. Pretty good.
Sorry, the mailbox is full.
Okay, he's offline all the way together. All right. That's cool. Let me hit excuse me for just a minute. Yeah, I was looking at a message that I definitely needed to take. My apologies, y'all. But we have some details that are coming in for this tournament, this 3-on-3 tournament, and I definitely need to be time on task and paying attention to things because I have to forward the information to the people on the coast, right? And I want to make sure that we can have everything squared away. Because I live in Meridian, and of course that's 3 hours away down to the Gulf Coast. All right, and so like I said earlier, Holly Hawkins, Ricky Lewis, and Dejon Benoit are the coordinators for the 3-on-3. And of course, we're locking in the dates for our camp, children's camp, basketball camp for all ages in Hawaii. and that's probably going to be on the 13th or the 20th. We're still trying to figure out which day that's going to be because Tolu graduated from Kahuku High School in Hawaii. So, he does give back in both of those areas. And I do believe that we're going to make some arrangements to make something happen up here in Meridian as well. So, we're working on all of those details. But yeah, so I can't be missing information and not able to push out information to the folks that need it so they can act on it, right? Okay. Yeah. So looking forward to it. Looking forward to the 3-on-3 in Bay St. Louis and the results, and looking forward to the details of what's going to take place in Hawaii and seeing that take flight. Big thanks to our family on the island, Kelly Teo, David Teo, Brandon Akana, Coach Brandon Akana, and the entire Kahuku family, Rob DeMello with the television station down on the island, everyone that gives full support, the entire Kahuku family. President Obama, if you're going to be in Hawaii on the 13th or on the 20th, come on over to the festivities and hang out with the kids in Tolu and enjoy, because I know you go out or go back home from time to time. So I'm giving and extending that invite. So yes. All right. Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, a lot of things going on. Definitely. Let's see here. I've been talking, but I haven't been paying attention to the messages. Let's see. Okay. Yes, indeed. Well, Miss Angel Williams, thank you for joining the live show. Tapasoa, what's going on, cuz, out there on the West Coast? Always tapping in with us, man. Always love. How is the family show? Tapasoa, talk to me. Let me know how everybody doing out there. Angel Williams, yes, indeed. You were our display for today. Shall we say, we utilized your landing page. Yes, we utilized your landing page as the talk topic to give everyone an idea of what a landing page was, basically your website, so that if in fact social media disappeared, and no one had access to social media, how will people find you, right? And so you depend on social media for what it is, to promote, to push, but you always have that funnel to your page, your network, your infrastructure, what you're building, so that they can engage with you. You be your own app, your business, your clientele, your email list. Yeah. You didn't miss out, Angel. You didn't miss out. You don't have to put the what you call the tears up there and like you missed out. You know what I'm saying? You could still pat yourself on the back. Hold on a second. Let's get back to it, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the RZA's, and I say the RZA because I told y'all about my Wu-Tang Clan reference. The RZA, the RZA, the Risa, the RZA, the RZA. Angel Williams, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. Jonathan Shaw's Spoogity. Okay. Yes, Jonathan Shaw, Spoogity Doop. And if you don't know what a Spoogity Doop is, look it up. It's in the Urban Encyclopedia, Nate Turner Dictionary. Goddamn, yes, indeed. Look it up. All right. Yes, and creating heartfelt stories filled with imagination, love, courage, and wonder for young readers. Yes, of course, we're talking about landing pages, we're talking about websites, and they're making it come to life, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Taylor's Night, Tanner's Light. You can buy these books now. You can buy Butterfly Wings. You can also buy Butterfly Heart, the entire collection. And of course, what we're explaining is, hey, you have your own landing page somewhere where you're creating your own eco space and your own ecosystem. Talk about who we're talking about. Let me hit the talk about button. Oh, more of Angel Williams. Yes, indeed. Moving right along. And the books. Yes, the books, the product. But let me just say this. Always remember, ladies and gentlemen, always remember that the products, the merchandise, are always a reflection of the individual. Okay? Always a reflection of the individual. So if they're not buying into the individual, they're not going to buy the books. Okay? So the Butterfly Collection, all 3 books, Tanner's Light, and we're going to go through these books and get to what we were talking about, which is coming soon. Surviving the Silence. Echoes of a Digital Age. Right? What happens when it goes silent? What do you do when it goes silent? Right? I'm not going to give away the book. But it's something that you definitely need to pay attention to when it hits the stand. All right? So that's what we're making reference to, ladies and gentlemen. Earlier, just to give you a recap of the matrix that I say we're in. And if you've paid attention to this broadcast up to far, what is the one thing that I have not done that I normally do throughout my broadcasts and presentations? But in the meantime, and in between time, while you're thinking about it, this segment's been brought to you by. Today's episode of Industry Talk is proudly sponsored by the Butterfly Collection. That's right, the Butterfly Collection is here. Gentle stories, big lessons, bright imagination. Books are available at Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, Ingram Spark by author Angel Williams. These books are perfect for pre-K programs, kindergarten classrooms, elementary schools, classroom libraries, bedtime reading, and SEL programs. Be sure to get your copy today. Social emotional learning. Remember that. I had to correct myself. Well, I stand corrected because, hey, I thought it was special educational learning. But I was wrong, and I don't mind saying when I'm wrong. I learned soon after that it's social, emotional learning. Yes. Okay. Miss Angel had to call me out on that. I don't know why she put that. She could have told me that. You see, normally I would have had an extra. Nobody even said in the comments Okay, my wife said I hadn't played any commercials. Yes, I've played commercials. No, that is not what I'm talking about. I've played quite a few commercials. You coming late to the party, baby. No, you of all people should know what I have not done during this segment. You should know. Because we're talking about the matrix. We're talking about conforming. We're talking about playing by the rules. Remember? Community guidelines. Somebody told me my hair was sticking over here and sticking there, and I might need to tighten that up. So what have I not done? What haven't I done? You see, y'all can't tell me because it's so ingrained. You probably think I'm doing it and have not heard it. Because you're so used to hearing it. So for the commercial industry, and in order for me to have companies interested in running their ads through our 3-minute content that we post. You said you haven't paid me. Ain't that something? Oh my goodness. Oh, well, everybody's a comedian now. Everybody wants to do stand-up. Everybody wants to be. Oh my goodness. If I'm not mistaken, you and Mom went and got your nails and stuff done today. Did y'all? Boy, I tell you can never win, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have that conversation June 1st with Reverend Lamont Mitchell, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to remind you of that. June 1st, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. We're going to have that talk. We're going to have that conversation. We're going to bring up all kinds of stuff. Ladies, tell your friends to tell a friend to tell a friend. Y'all might want to pay attention to this conversation. I promise you. Now, I ain't going to promise you nothing. I'm just telling you, you might want to lock us in and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, because we're gonna uncap some stuff. Yes, we're going to uncap some stuff. Yeah. But like I was saying, I have not in this entire Terry, I sent you the link, Terry. Terry already on here, and I sent you the link, and you just sitting on there. Maserati JT, West Coast family, what's happening, man? I'm gonna get back to what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on a second. I just sent Terry the link, and he's sitting over there like he don't know me, like he don't want to get on live with me. That's messed up. Let me send it again. Let me send it again. Hold on a second. Hello.
Hey, I was just letting you know that I'm past Ellisville.
Okay, how you doing, Ma? Is it raining?
No, it's not raining. It's clear.
It's clear? Okay. How's GPS working for you? Everything good?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay, good stuff.
I'm good.
Well, you can make some good time back to the coast, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, call me when you touch down.
You on your podcast?
Yes, we are.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
All right.
Say hello. Tell everybody hello.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
This is Mom.
This is Mom.
All right. I'm good.
Okay, good, Ma. Good. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Let me know when you touch down.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Love you now.
Love you too.
Okay. Yeah, Terry, all red. I sent you the link. Why you not on? Why you not in the studio with me, man? It's okay. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. We're about to close this thing out. I done had some fun sitting there um, talking a bunch of junk. But the one thing that I have not done, ladies and gentlemen, just to show you how easy it is to conform, I can still be who I am, and I can still get my points across without any expletives, right? You may not have noticed it, but if you go back through this entire hour, now when I'm on my regular soapbox and I'm jaw jacking, I let it fly because it's just me, right? Now, if I have to conform, because we're talking about your rights being taken away because of this digital matrix that we're living in order for us to utilize them for commerce and revenue streams and things of that nature, because they're utilizing our intellectual property on their platforms. But I have to comply in order to gain a revenue share. I'm not saying that you can't be original. I'm not saying, but why can't I be genuinely me? They have HBO, they have Stars, they have Cinemax. Well, back in the day, they had Cinemax. Oh, I'm telling my age. Because my content, satellite radio, because regular radio couldn't handle Howard Stern. My audience aren't kids. My messaging isn't directed to kids. So when I'm speaking to this camera and through this microphone and letting you know about how my day has gone and how business meetings have taken place and contracts negotiations are going for our artists. When we talk about these things and we talk about the industry, there are things that get you upset, get you frustrated, get you really off kilter. And sometimes you express yourself in a way that may not necessarily be conducive to this internet matrix and these community guidelines. That's why I express completely that you have to build your own platforms so that you can be you. And the audience that wants to be a part of your journey and want to be a part of your life will choose to do so on their own free will and accord without having to pull teeth or conform, because they're coming there for you. And within you being genuinely you, guess what? Any product that you endorse, you're endorsing it to the people that believe in you. The services that you promote, they track it because they believe in you. I don't hollow out SemiQuest and Quest promotions just because I saw it on a billboard. Don't let that go over your head. I met one of the coldest rap artists coming out of the Dallas area in person. And he's the genuine article. Not in terms of The rap, I don't judge it by the rap. I don't even think about it by the rap or the hip hop or the music. I look at it because of the person, the individual. Just like a Jonathan Shaw, a unique, genuine individual. All of us got trauma. All of us have gone through some shit. So, yeah, keeps it real across the board. Baby D, Triple P, genuinely authentic, awesome people. Yeah, that's why I can talk about them, because I've met them, build relationships, and I'll continue to talk about them because I know them at this point. And I believe in their brand and I believe in their message. So why not reinforce that from an entirely different network, from an entirely different state, to show solidarity? I don't know how y'all do business. We bought our niece some books. And I got some more nieces and nephews that we're going to buy some books for as well. Like I said, we got the bookstore so we can have them on our shelves and we can sell them ourselves through retail. That's what the bookstore does, right? We are a bookstore. I've told you this time and time again. We are a bookstore. We have a collection of books that we buy from authors and we sell retail through our sites. And we ship them out. Or we give them away as prizes. It don't matter to us. We like to show the support. Why? Because I want that dollar to go around our circle, not 7 times, but at least 50 to 100 times before it leaves our circle. That's the only way that you're going to be able to build a real community. Shaking hands and kumbaya is nice, but the economy and commerce is what moves and shakes the world. That's just a harsh reality. So we've come up on an hour, and it seems as though our normal crew is on sabbatical. I know JB is resting and working. He's been out there in the field, clearing land and getting some things together and ready. On his end, let's see. Disadvantage, such PM. I don't know what that means, but okay. All right. I'm going to put it up on the screen so I can really read it. I don't think it says anything. What does it say? Let's see when it comes up. Okay. Disadvantage vertebrae QB. Okay, welcome to the show, man. Thank you for tuning in on Twitch. Good looking out. Keep locking in with us, man. Like, follow, share, subscribe. We're here every day, live at 5 on all platforms. On all platforms. You know. Once again, thank you, everyone, for joining us. Go over here to IG. Okay, yeah, okay. And we appreciate you. We'll be back here tomorrow. Looking forward to some really comprehensive interviews next week. And I'll talk to Paul within the next couple of days to see if he's going to come back on Tuesday. He had an emergency last week that he had to deal with, so Tuesdays we're locking with Paul Whitehouse on the financial segment that he brings out. But if not, me, because I don't speak French, so we is a possibility. But I will be here in your face and in your space, live at 5 Central Standard Time, Industry Talk on the Primetime Network. And as always, beautiful people, y'all know me, man. It's about health, wealth, wellness. Stay dangerous. What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G. And this is my personal invite to all of you to join me on Industry Talk on the Prime Time Network daily at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I get into great conversations with entrepreneurs, artists, industry leaders, you name it, we bring it to the table. So make sure you tap in with us, lock us in, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We stream on all major platforms. And be sure to visit us at gemsitpublishing.com. This is Industry Talk. Let's get into it.
Motion.